Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a monthly favorites from the month of November, so let's get right into it. Any of the things that I talk about, if they have linkable links for shopping, they would be affiliate links and they are going to be in the description box below, and they will also be over on my LTK app for easy shopping. All right, the first item is actually a beanie. This beanie is absolutely incredible. It is a soft fuzzy beanie. It was gifted to me last Christmas, but they are still available, and I'm actually going to purchase a couple more because even though I love this color and it's great for other people to find me, especially in a crowd, it doesn't always go with all of the color schemes, and I'm not sure that it's perfect for my skin tone. So I want to get a black one and a white one, and can you believe it? I found them on sale recently at Dick's Sporting Goods for like $20 for a Northface like double thick beanie. Now what I love about this one is it is so soft and kind of like fleecy, but it's very stretchy. I've washed it in the washing machine more than once. I just let it air dry, but it doesn't get itchy like ever. And that's what I love about it, because a lot of beanies start to kind of get uncomfortable or a little too tight or just scratchy. The fabric on this is absolutely incredible. So I love it. And I also have a giant head and it's not too tight. So perfection. The clothing favorite is going to be my Lululemon jacket. I've had this for several weeks now, and I just have to say, I have tried it in just about any kind of situation that you would need to try it in. Freezing cold weather, indoors, also traveling. I can't express to you guys how amazing this jacket is. I love that it's more on the cropped side. I love that it also has like thinner sides right here and right here, so it's super stretchy and comfortable. You just don't want to take it off. I caught myself out in the freezing cold in it, and I just bundled it up, and I didn't have to put a scarf on because it, look at that, it snaps perfectly, it stays everywhere. Perfect pocket placement. Also, the pockets have zippers, not to mention hidden pocket here with a zipper. So if you are out and about and you want to stash something, it works. These sleeves don't have the little thumb holes, but they are long and comfortable. But then when I would go inside, you know how it is. Sometimes it just goes like you go from warm to hot to cold. This just is super comfortable. And I caught myself just opening it up just to get, you know, a little bit of a breeze and putting this down. And I would just leave it on. It just feels like a cozy little blanket. I also had to do some traveling with it, and I cannot tell you, this thing was perfect. I absolutely love it. 100% worth the $168 price point, and it does come in other colors. Now, I may have shared these in the past, but I wanted to share them again just in case, because really these have become a tried and true product for me. These are the Peepers magnifying glasses, but what I love about these is that they also have blue light protection in them as well. And even though they're a little bit more expensive than your average, you know, readers that you're going to find at the grocery store or the dollar store, these are the only ones that I have not broken yet. And I can't express to you how many pairs I have broken, and I don't even know how. I'm not rough on them. I don't throw them in my purse. They really just sit like at my bedside or, you know, by like an area that I like to read a lot, and I somehow seem to break them all the time. These have lasted really well, and I'm going to put them on. Hopefully there won't be too much of a glare for you, and my fingerprints are all over them. But I just got the clear ones because I primarily wear them at home, but just in case I want to travel with them, I wanted them to match with everything. I love that they're larger. They are very cleanable, even though I'm doing a horrible job of showing you that right now. Really comfortable, and because they have the added blue light, you know, correction or whatever you call that, I can actually wear these, you know, when I'm looking at my phone all the time, or, you know, if you have to read a Kindle or those types of things. They just do both, or if you really need them for your computer or screen as well. Love them. They come in so many different like variations as far as the frames. They are thicker, they're more solid, they feel like a real pair of glasses. They also come with a much nicer kind of fabric case that has the little snap closure and really just protects them well, but they're so good. And I think this pair was around $29, but just so worth the money. They've lasted me, I don't know, several months to maybe even a year already. I do have a hair tool today to talk about. I don't know that I've ever mentioned this before, and it's such a favorite. I even decided on a recent trip to take this with me. What I did was I just packed a round brush and I used the hotel's blow dryer, and I had this in my suitcase. And I just love it because it is a longer barrel. It's the bio-ionic curling iron. It also has an on button. It has like different heat settings that you can see when they light up right here. I'm pretty sure this is it's either the 1 or the 1¼ inch barrel. I think it's the 1 inch. But it does have multiple different barrel options. But what I love is look how long this is. And I don't have that long of hair, but this works with like any hairstyle for me. It works when I've had short hair, when I've had a bob, when I have longer hair. I have let other family members borrow it that have extremely long hair, and they love this thing too. Also, because of the way it's set up, because it's longer, it holds more hair in it, but you can also use it very, very, very easily just to kind of do the wraparound curls as well. And it just does everything beautifully. I love it. And in addition to that, it has the most extremely long plug-in, which is so beneficial, especially if you're in a situation or you're traveling and they don't always have plug-ins where you need them. So this has come in handy way more times than not. I love having the extra length on the barrel so that you're not kind of having to be stuck in one spot or take a mirror around with you. And I just noticed they are on sale right now, so you can get multiple different barrel sizes at Ulta for like $100. So this is on the pricier side for a curling iron, but again, it's really on good deal right now. So really worth it if you're in the market for a new curling iron. Oh, and last thing to mention, super comfortable grip here. And look at the grip on this. It's long, and it also is just like really comfortable for your fingers. You're not kind of fidgeting with it, and it doesn't slip on you because it has that little narrowness on it. So really makes for easy usage as well. I love this thing. I want to mention a couple of makeup products because you know me, especially with lip products. All right, the first one I have to mention is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. Now, of course, I'm going to talk about the eggnog one right now. When I first bought it, I wasn't sure that it was going to be like my favorite or anything like that, but I have really grown to love this. Now, I do know it is limited edition with this particular scent, and I'm not thinking that this scent is necessarily going to be for everyone, but I happen to absolutely love it. I left it at home during a recent trip, and I missed this so badly. I cannot tell you, I love this lip sleeping mask. I'm not sure what it is about it because I've tried everything from straight Vaseline to like other low-end masks and things. It doesn't matter. I just love the texture of this. I love how my lips feel when I wake up. And really, it doesn't matter the flavor either. I think that they all work beautifully. Berry is one of my all-time favorites. I have watermelon that I've been using during the last summer. I have this one right now. But you know, if you're into gummy bear or vanilla or whatever, they're all beautiful. And I really do think that they're worth the money. I think they're around $24, $25 for the full size. But what's so fun is during the holidays, they also have like kits and little sets of different sampler scents. So I think those are great because you can buy one, then you can get your favorite scent out of it, and then you can use it. And then you can throw the other ones in like with little stocking stuffers, or just, little add-ons to gift baskets, things like that. Totally worth it. But I just love this stuff. It's so good. Next favorite was actually inspired by a new product, but it forced me to kind of shop my stash because I have a lot of lip products, way too many for the average person. And so I wanted to buy the Maybelline, I think it's called like Teddy Talk, and it's a new kind of a pillowy, soft, matte type of a lip product. But I thought to myself, I bet I have something already in my little stash that is going to be very similar in vibe with that. And then I thought, duh, I have a bunch of Pillow Talk lipsticks, so let's try those. So my favorite is kind of like it's more of like a lip set or lip combo than it is one particular color. And it's more because I love this sort of soft, pillowy, matte look. I love the Charlotte Tilbury products that are, let's see, I have the Lip Cheat. I have my one that I've already been using for a long time. And then I've got a new one already because I love this stuff so much. So I think this is the iconic nude Lip Cheat lip liner that I always have and love and talk about all the time. So I line my lips and do a little bit of infill with that. And then I'm really into the Pillow Talk lipsticks, and I don't have the actual Pillow Talk like the original color. I actually prefer the medium, but I also have the intense as well. So what I think I have on my lips today is the medium. So let's try to find that, but I can't read, so I think I need my peepers. Okay, yes, so I am wearing the medium, and I will swatch it a little bit for you. Actually, I can just put a little bit more on as well. I just love the texture of this because even though it's more of a matte formula, it's very soft, very comfortable, and it gives you that kind of pillowy effect, and it doesn't dry out my lips or do anything with like the lip lines, or it doesn't run in any way. It just truly is like a magical formula, really worth the money. I think these full-size lipsticks are like $35, and the lip liner is about $25. So that's medium, which that works really, really well for me. The true Pillow Talk is a much lighter shade, but you know, you can find one for your skin tone. I also like to wear the intense as well. I'll put that on top of that just to show you. It's a little bit different. See, so this is the medium that I've got on, and this is intense. So even though it's intense, it's not that much stronger. It's such a pretty color. And what I also love about Charlotte Tilbury is oftentimes, not every season, but oftentimes you can find little kits around the holidays, and it will have like a mini size, this used to be full by the way, but it will have like a mini size little lip liner and a baby lipstick as well. That's how I purchased this a long time ago. This is also the medium, and this is what got me onto buying the large one. I thought I wanted the original shade, and then when I got the mini of the medium, I'm like, that's way better for mine. So I love this stuff, and I love that you can oftentimes buy a smaller version of it, because let's face it, especially if you have a lipstick collection, you don't necessarily need the full size of everything. So it just works great. I love it, and I just look at those shades. They are so, so pretty. All right, instead of a traditional book, I'm actually going to recommend more of an author and even Bible studies that you could also purchase either with or instead of the books, or just the books alone. So the woman's name is Fate Marshman. She is an absolute incredible speaker. She is a gem of a person. And wow, does she have an amazing story, which is still unfolding like all the rest of ours. And if you want to get to know her a little bit, or see a little bit of her story before you might, you know, take the plunge into a book or a Bible study, follow her on Instagram. She is very active on Instagram, and you can really get a feel for her vibe and what she's about. And then also see like little snippets of a lot of what she talks about. And then of course, I think she does have some things on YouTube as well. So I'm going to leave a lot of her information below, and I'm just going to talk about two of the things that I have personal experience with her being an author. The first thing I did was I did a group Bible study, and it's called Meant for Good. And this one you can get, this is technically meant to be a group Bible study, but I mean, you could do it with as little as 2 people if you want. It also has a corresponding like video series that you want to watch with it. This is absolutely incredible. It's so good. Now, not to be confused with her actual book. She has an actual book called Meant for Good as well, I believe. And it doesn't mean that you have to read both. You can just do this. I have not read the book yet, but I plan on it after I'm done with these Bible studies. I'm about finished with this one. I just need to go and catch up with the last 2 lessons. It's really, really good, and they're very user friendly. Then I started the next Bible study that came about. This is called Relaxed. This is amazing. This also comes with a video that's corresponding with it as well. All of these are super affordable, by the way. I'm talking like $11, $12, $16. And this one, I believe, comes with the streaming access already in it. So you can purchase these on Amazon. You can also see all of her other books. So if you're interested in maybe not doing a Bible study, but you just want to read the book, then she has those available for really affordable prices as well. All right, instead of an exact food item, which I normally put at the end of my videos, I'm going to just leave a recipe for you guys in the description box below. It's a super easy recipe, especially if you are into like turkey dinners, but you don't necessarily want to like make the whole shebang. I'll leave a picture of what my plate looked like real quick here, and then we'll talk about it. So the beauty of this turkey dinner is it's in the crock pot and it doesn't require any like stripping of anything or taking bones out. Basically what you do is you buy one of those like boneless turkey breasts that's kind of like in the plastic wrapping, and you put it in your crock pot with a few interesting ingredients, including some whole like berry cranberry sauce on top and a few other goodies in there. Then you crock pot that thing on low, I believe, for several hours. And what I did to make life even easier was I bought the plain like mashed potatoes that are pre-made that you just have to heat up in the microwave. So you can make your own mashed potatoes if you want, but I'm too lazy. So I bought those, and then I bought a box of the gluten-free. You can of course use like stovetop or whatever you want as well, but I like the gluten-free ones for our family. So I happen to have some from Trader Joe's. So I made the quick stuffing, I made the microwave mashed potatoes, and then the crock pot has the turkey. I believe it has the cranberry sauce, and then it also has the au jus in it. And if you want to thicken that, you can take it out and thicken it with a little bit of cornstarch if you'd like, or if you like it just more au jus style, it's delicious as well. So you pretty much have a complete turkey dinner in the crock pot without having to deal with like very much at all. So it was really yummy. My family highly approved of it, and it works well, especially if you've maybe traveled for the holidays, or if you just, you know, like maybe you were a guest at somebody's house and you just really want a second turkey dinner, then go ahead and make one. It just makes life so much easier. You realize that you can make turkey dinner pretty much whenever you want. All right, that does it for my November favorites. I just, I had just some really solid basics this time around. And none of it's really new, to be honest with you. And I think that's why these are my favorites, is because they are tried and true. And that's what I really love about them, especially seasonally when they just keep making their way back into my life. I just like to share that. All right, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. And until next time, I'll see you soon.